Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is your boy, Niner Sickness, with the Niner Sickness podcast. How's everybody doing today? I hope you guys having a wonderful Thursday. I hope you guys are enjoying your Thursday as I am. There's not really that much to talk about the San Francisco 49ers. We did sign a few players. We're going to talk about a few players that I would think the Niners should sign. And we'll just have a conversation about that. How's everybody doing today? Welcome. Before I get started, as you know, please wipe your feet before entering if you haven't done so already, and smash that like button for your boy Niner Sickness. And if it's your first time here, welcome. And if it's your second time or you're returning, welcome back. What's up, Super Gremlin? How you doing, sir? Welcome. Johnny, JBXY, 4 and 9. Welcome, sir. How you doing, sir? Maverick is in the house. How you doing, Maverick? Welcome to the show, brother. Julio is in the house. What's up, Julio? How you doing? Welcome to the stream, brother. Welcome to the stream. Can you guys hear me okay? Am I coming out nice and clear, or am I coming out low? Please let me know in the comments. How is the audio? The audio better? Is this much better? Let me know how the audio is. I would appreciate that. Thank you very much. Sharon, how you doing, Sharon? Welcome back, Sharon. How you doing? Good to see you. Make sure to hit that like button for me. I appreciate it. From Phillip Rivers, who don't work out towards the end of the 10 years, to Wentz, where it didn't work out. Now, Jimmy, they will just keep downgrading. What's up, Chris Lynn? How you doing, sir? Welcome to the stream. My boy, my brother from another mother, Moses Martinez. How you doing, sir? Got done working out? What did I miss? The party just started here. So you are in perfect timing, brother. You haven't missed anything. Thank you for wiping your feet. Appreciate that. Kathy Sanchez is in the house. How you doing? Welcome. David Williams is in the house. How you doing, David? Good to see you, David. Make sure I don't miss anybody else. Dina Harvey is in the house. How you doing, Dina? Welcome to the stream. We got our boy David McNew in the house. How are you doing today? Real quick, I just want to make a couple of announcements for those that don't know. You can now be a member of my YouTube channel. If you like, you can be a member of my YouTube channel. It's 99 cents for tier 1 and $1.99 or $2.99 for tier 2. If you want to be a monthly subscriber, you can cancel anytime. Feel free to hit the join button and go from there. You're welcome to become a member if you like. And when you do, it will show, like, for example, David. See, if you look at David's name, you'll see that it has a little circle around it, a little just letting you know that he's part of the membership. So if you guys want to become a member, it's on my YouTube channel. Feel free to do so. We got a super chat from my boy, Luke Luna. Luke Luna, how you doing, sir? All right, thank you for that super shot. Give me 1 second. Let me get rid of this idiot out of here. All right, who got, okay, some McNew. Thank you, David. Thank you, David, for taking care of that spammer. Appreciate it. Luke Luna with a $1.49 super sticker. I said super chat. I meant to say super sticker. A sparkling diamond. Thank you, sir. Thank you for that sparkling diamond. I appreciate it, brother. How are you doing, Luke? Welcome to the stream. Two memories I remember from the Super Bowl versus the Bengals. Second drive, Montana to Taylor to win it. And Ronnie Lott hit on Ickey Woods. Yeah, those were memorable. Most definitely, Luke Luna. My dude, what's up, Luke? I always appreciate you. Super Gremlin says, I doubt J.C. Jackson will pack his bags to San Francisco. He will be demanding for a $20 million contract. My friend, never say never. Real quick, I don't know if I missed it or not, but how is my audio? Is my audio okay? Is it clear? Is it low? Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah, okay, I got it. Somebody answered already. My apologies. Yes, we hear you perfectly. Okay, perfect. I think Oakland Raiders be the dark horse to get Jim. Ooh. Interesting. We definitely got to talk about that. Really? What's up, Nick? Welcome, sir. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing, sir? I see that we tendered 4 to 5 players. Yes, we did. I'm going to put it on the screen above me. Today, we signed them to future contracts, but how come we haven't tendered Al-Shaair since he's a restricted free agent, or will maybe they're about to sign him, Johnny? But we did sign Kevin Givens, Maurice Hurst, Jermichael Hasty, and Colton McKivitz. Now, the Maurice Hurst, that's interesting because we brought him in last year, but he spent the majority of his tender with us last year on the injury. He really didn't play that much for us. So I found it a little bit interesting that the Niners would have brought back Maurice Hurst. Hopefully this year he doesn't get injured and is able to contribute and give us, because he's a great run stopper. I love Maurice Hurst, but the problem is he was hurt for the most of the year, man. So hopefully this year, I know they brought him back on a really friendly deal. I didn't expect anybody really to sign him. I love that we brought back Kevin Givens, though. I love that. That was one that I did love when I seen. We also tendered, I believe, Juwan Jennings and some other players. Ismael Ortiz, how you doing, sir? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. We got Josh, the young hitter, in the house. How are you doing, sir? How are you doing? Hope everything is well with you. Good to see you. Let me see something real quick. Just want to make sure things. Hold on, guys. I just want to make sure everything is working properly on all my channels. Okay, everything seems to be working. Okay, here we go. All right, just double checking to make sure everything is working on my channel. Give me 1 second, guys. Charge. All right, we are good there as well. All right, thank you. Just want to double checking on some of my channel. How's everybody doing, by the way? What a great afternoon. It's 49er football off season. We re-signed 4 players. Colton McKivitz is an interesting re-sign as well. The players that I'm going to talk about right now are free agents the Niners should sign. You have Chandler Jones, Bobby Wagner, J.C. Jackson, Stephon Gilmore, Tehran Matthews, Hassan Reddick, and DJ Reed. Let's talk about these players. And I want to hear from you, the viewers. What are your thoughts? What are your opinions on these players that can be helpful to the Niners? Now, a name that is scrolling on the top of the screen that I really find interesting is the player that I really find interesting, honestly, is Hassan Reddick. He was a linebacker, defensive end that was with the Cardinals 2 years ago. He went to the Panthers last year, played very well. I was surprised that we actually signed Samson, that we brought in Samson instead of Hassan Reddick. I wanted Hassan Reddick over Samson. Now, I think Hassan Reddick is going to cost a little bit more than he did a year ago. But what are your guys' thoughts on the players that are going across? DJ Reed is a name that has been popping up. I'm thinking CJ Jackson is probably the least of all of the names because he's going to demand a Ramsey type of money. Now, do you think the Niners come to a point where they're like, okay, we got the young quarterback in Trey Lance. We got a great running game. We got some great receivers. We got some great pass rushers. We got good linebackers. Do you think the Niners will now say, you know what? We need to get a shutdown corner. We need a shutdown corner to shut down and help our pass rushers out. Do you think the Niners finally put their feet down and go after someone like CJ Jackson and bring that shutdown corner to San Francisco? You know that's an area that we've been struggling a lot with is our secondary. What are your thoughts on that? I would love to hear from you, the viewers. Let's see here. Sickness, what year was it when the Niners and the Bears almost had that near brawl, if you remember? Now, if I can recall, when you say brawl with the Bears and Niners, the first thing that pops to mind is when Steve Young was the quarterback. Now, if you tell me that it was Joe Montana, then I don't quite remember exactly what game you're referring to. But if you are referring to Steve Young was the quarterback and it was the divisional playoff game where Steve Young ran into the end zone for a touchdown and they hit him late and Jerry Rice came in and started wailing, and then all of the 49ers came off the bench and started brawling. Are you referring to that particular game, Moses? Please let me know. Brian, how you doing, Brian? Welcome to the stream, brother. Carr should go to Indy. Jimmy should go to Vegas. Carr will do better, will be an upgrade. Yeah, I don't think that Josh McDaniel is ready to let go of Derek Carr. I think he'll be able to coach Derek Carr. I think Derek Carr is a very good quarterback, personally. Don't like the Raiders, but I think Derek Carr is a in the AFC West, unfortunately, Derek Carr is the least of the four. I mean, you got Patrick Mahomes. You got Justin, I was going to say Justin Timberlake. The quarterback for the Chargers. And then you got now Russell Wilson with the Broncos. And then you have Derek Carr at the bottom of the poll. But I still think Derek Carr is a pretty good quarterback. Sickness, I am not going to lie. I was disappointed in Givens. I thought he played much better this year than what I saw. Yeah, they just don't utilize him as much. But I'm still glad they brought him back. Jimmy G, going back to Josh McDaniel. Interesting. Sickness, to be honest, I would rather have DJ Jones back than Kinlaw. I love me DJ Jones. I really do. I just don't understand the reasoning behind the dislike of Javon Kinlaw. Javon Kinlaw hasn't really having the opportunity to showcase what he's really about. Maybe I'm waving my pom-poms too much. I don't know. But what I do know is I think Javon Kinlaw will be a very good player for us. I think they move him to the nose tackle and they keep Armstead in the 3 technique. Imagine Eric Armstead and Javon Kinlaw stuffing the middle. That'll be interesting to watch. I don't understand why a lot of people don't like Javon. I know he was injured. And maybe it's the whole idea that he was drafted and in the same time that we lost DeForest Buckner. And a lot of people love DeForest Buckner. So they're kind of angry at Javon. But I'm never going to compare Javon Kinlaw to Forrest Buckner ever. But I think that Javon Kinlaw will bring his own style of football. And I think 2022 is going to be a great year for Javon Kinlaw. And I think at the end of the year, we're going to be having a complete different conversation about Javon Kinlaw. That's just my pom-pom opinion. I love the Niners re-signing Kevin Givens on a deal. A small guy, but great depth. Absolutely, Gremlin. And we kept Nate Suffolk. Yeah, I didn't mention him because I'm like, It is Suffield. And then he's going to be the 3rd quarterback at best. He's not going to be your second back. We're going to go after your quarterback in free agency. Suffield will be your 3rd quarterback. So I'm glad they re-signed him, but I'm like, David Shepard, how you doing, brother? It has been a minute. Welcome back. Welcome back to the stream. Good to hear from you. It has been a minute. How have you been? I hope everything is well with you and your family. Wow, I don't want to mess up your name. Tuleva. Oh, I just screwed it up. I completely apologize. Welcome to the stream, brother. Welcome to the stream. I'm going to call you TT. If you don't mind. I don't want to keep screwing up your name. Yeah, really, huh? Yeah. Jimmy's like, oh, man. I might have been able to come back to San Francisco and play. But, man, they re-signed Stuffield. My chances of coming back to the team, forget it now. Yeah, I don't think that's the reason why Jimmy doesn't come back. Thank you for making me laugh, though. That was funny. I like Tehran Matthew. Now, Tehran Matthew is definitely somebody that I think the Niners should sign. I think the Niners should seriously take a look on bringing this kid in. I don't know if you guys are familiar, but he grew up being a Niner fan. Yes, Tehran Matthews grew up being a Niner fan, and he's locally from the Bay Area. So that's someone that I would love to see be brought in to replace Tart. I think that if you bring someone like Tehran Matthews, you pretty much take care of that secondary. You can even go with the young corners. Jason Verrett, if we bring him back. what's his name? Thomas, and all the young corner. I can't remember the other one. Emmanuel Mosley. I think if you bring someone like Tehran Matthews, with Jimmy Ward, I think it would strengthen that secondary quite a bit. So I like that. I would hope that the Niners truly entertain. Imagine bringing Stephon Gilmore and Tehran Matthews. I would love to see that. Bring in Stephon Gilmore and Tehran Matthews to that secondary. Imagine how much of an upgrade immediately our secondary gets by adding just those two players. Yeah, Bobby Wagner. Now, I've heard it was said that and I know everything is just rumored, that the Cardinals, the Rams, and the Niners all have shown interest in Bobby Wagner. And why not? This guy is not the same guy he was once, but he still is a good linebacker. Imagine pairing up Wagner with Fred Warner. Now, if we do bring in Bobby Wagner, he needs to understand that he's not going to get number 54. I don't think Fred Warner will surrender that number. Do you? But imagine pairing up Bobby Wagner and Fred Warner. And then you have Aziz or Greenlaw. I love that. That front seven would be nice. Sickness. I like Chandler Jones and his bulldog pass rush with no mercy. Yeah, that's someone that I want to covet as well. Imagine having Chandler Jones, Eric Armstead, Javon Kinlaw, and Nick Bosa. Ooh-wee, that sounded good. Chandler Jones, Eric Armstead, Javon Kinlaw, and Nick Bosa. That would be a fierce front four. We will definitely put Aaron Rodgers on his behind come playoff time with those four guys at the helm. Warner and Wagner. Next, Willis to whoa. Easy there. The Willis and Bowman comparisons. I won't bash you, bro, but that's an interesting take. Interesting take for sure. That's interesting. CJ Jackson, good fit, and yes, he's gonna want to get paid. Now, he is. Now, people say, "Well, wait a minute. The Niners need to pay Debo and Nick Bosa, right?" But do they really have to re-sign Bosa this offseason? The cap goes up next year, right? So if they sign Debo and they get rid of Jimmy, they can sign CJ Jackson and bring him in. I just don't think the Niners will pay that much money for a corner. Do you? I mean, the Niners don't covet corners the way other teams do. They care more for safeties, but John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan has shown us since they've been here that the trenches is what matters for them. The front four of the offense and the front four of the defense is where they're willing to put their money at. So even though I would love to see CJ Jackson come from New England to the Niners and be our future shutdown corner, I just don't see the Niners. I would love the Niners to do it, but I just don't see the Niners emphasizing that money for a corner. But imagine if he was one of our shutdown corners, and then you have Emmanuel Mosley on the other side or Jason Verrett. It would be pretty nice. I would sign DJ Reed. Now DJ Reed and Stephon Gilmore are definitely more of a realistic option for the 49ers than CJ Jackson. I think CJ Jackson would be the best fit, but I wouldn't, and he's young, but DJ Reed or Stephon Gilmore would be great additions to the 49ers as well. Warner also, when he was young at BYU, always looked up to Wagner. Yeah, he sure did. He sure did. We need a great corner. We do. We definitely do. This is why I think. I mean, I don't think this Stephon Gilmore is a big, huge drop off. I think Stephon Gilmore, will be great for us. But if you truly want that shutdown corner, that you can just not have to worry about that side of the ball, it would be CJ Jackson. Imagine Nick Bosa applying the pressure because the quarterback has to hold it a bit longer because he can't go to his first read because CJ Jackson is taking away the quarterback's first read. Now he has to go to his second, possibly third read. And by that point, either Eric Armstead, Chandler Jones, or Nick Bosa get there. That would be interesting to see. I think DJ Reed has gotten a lot better as far as technique. Stephon Gilmore at times is not disciplined. That's my concern. And a very valid concern, Moses, when it comes to Gilmore. But I still will take a chance on him. Roberto, welcome to the stream, brother. How you doing, sir? Make sure to do me a favor and please wipe your feet before entering and smash that like button for your boy, Niner Sickness. Truly would appreciate that. Ismael says, bring in Gilmore. Okay. Luke Luna, and thank you for becoming a member. Luke Luna, thank you for becoming a member of my YouTube channel. Thank you for becoming a member to my YouTube channel, Luke Luna. No, we don't, but we bring in one of that can hold his own. I would like to bring back DJ Reed. He can play the slot and outside. Yes, he can, David. He definitely will be able to play both the inside and the outside. Justin Herbert. Thank you. That is right, Herbert. You know, the AFC West, it's going to be a fun division to watch, man. Yeah. Can't forget about Josh Allen either. Absolutely, brother. Jimmy suffered the same way. In the NFC West. He was the fourth quarterback, but not bad. Now, Carr is the bottom guy, but not bad. Yeah. I mean, you got Derek Carr, now Russell Wilson. You got Patrick Mahomes and Justin Herbert. That is crazy. Those guys are going to beat each other up twice. It'll be fun to watch. Most definitely. Sickness, overall, who would I trust more for D-back signing? I would trust DJ Reed techniques over Gilmore, given my D-back point of view. Okay. And definitely, you know me, brother. I definitely welcome your expertise when it comes to the D-back position, brother. I definitely welcome it. And you know that I have nothing but the most respect for you, bro. Roberta says, I like Kinlaw. I don't know why they hate him so much. I don't know either. I don't know. It's because he came in and kind of in people's mind he replaced DeForest Buckner, and DeForest Buckner is a beloved player that the Niners love. You know, I don't know what there's so much hate for Javon Kinlaw. I think Javon Kinlaw will prove himself in 2022 and will showcase why we drafted him. I don't think he's a bust. I think he will be great. We'll just have to wait and see. We'll know more by the end of the year if he stays healthy. He needs to stay healthy because if he doesn't stay healthy, then we're in the same boat. But I agree with you, Roberto. Maverick says, Beto, before I dive in here and answer your topics, what's the deal with the paid membership thing? I am not going to be able to watch. No. No, I will never do that. They're just memberships that the viewers can join if they like. There's a few perks that come with it. I offer a couple of perks that go with those 2 memberships, but nobody's forced to sign anything. Nobody's forced to become members whatsoever. That is something if you want to do. I mean, it's 99 cents a month, only $1 to be a member of, but you get a couple of different perks, but you'll still be able to join my lives. You'll still be able to be part of my lives as you have been. So I am not shutting it down if you're not a member. I will never do that to my viewers. They're just options. If you want to support the channel and be part of it, you can, but there's no need to. We all call in and make big splash. That'll be interesting. I mean, I would love to bring back Lincoln and DJ and Arden Key. That's who I would love to bring back first and foremost. To be that within itself will be a big splash. Luke Luna says, Jimmy is not going to the Raiders. Jimmy would go to the Eagles before the Raiders. Eagles have 3 first rounds. I think they can afford to bring him competition. That's a possibility. The whole Jimmy G is really interesting. You know how the Washington Commanders, they went and took Carson Wentz. Do you guys think that if Jimmy G did not have the surgery, he did not need to have surgery, if the Commanders probably would have signed Jimmy G over Carson Wentz? Do you think that that shoulder surgery kind of kept the Washington Commanders away from signing him? Aaron Nees, how you doing, sir? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Also, I am an admin on the Niners Empire Facebook page. We had to block Super Gremlin. He's a interesting. I mean, yeah, I'll probably carry that conversation for another day. Bang Bang Niner Gang. I am well, bro. Everything is well. Thank you. Good to hear, bro. Good to hear. As much as I would love Chandler Jones, you even said it yourself. Not gonna be able to afford him. Screw Wagner. He's hella old anyways. He's 31 years old, so he's not technically that old. But I hear you. I just don't want him to go to the Rams, man. Imagine Warner and Wagner together. That would be nice. That would be sick. Listen, guys, real quick, I wanted to comment on my title. 5-time Super Bowl champions. We own the West. I know we haven't won a Super Bowl lately, but we still have 5 titles. Even if we haven't won lately, we have 5 titles, and you can never take that away. Now, congratulations to the Rams for winning this year. But my boy, Ramelia, he's a big Rams fan, and he's like, we're the Rams and we're the Super Bowl champions. Yeah. You won the Super Bowl, but don't be mistaken. You lost to us so many times. We played you, and Jimmy did not have his best game. Tart dropped a crucial ball. They could have maybe won the game. You beat up a team in the Bengals that had no offensive line help. So I've been hearing from Rams fans how powerful they are and how they own the West. I would like to ask this question. How do you own the West with only 2 Super Bowls? Maybe you own the Seahawks and you own the Cardinals. Okay. But if you put the Rams 2 Super Bowls and the Seahawks 1 Super Bowl, you're still 2 Super Bowls short of the 49ers. So I understand the Niners haven't won the chip of late. They've been to 2 Super Bowls. 2 Super Bowls. 1 with Harbaugh, 1 with Kyle. We definitely been, contending. But we have 5 Super Bowls. And to me, as long as we have more Super Bowls than anybody within our division, we own our division. And people can argue with me all they want. That is fine, but we own our division. We have 5 Super Bowl titles compared to the Rams only 2 and the Seahawks 1, and obviously the Cardinals a 0. Bosa and Kittle are from Iowa. Okay. When you mean from Iowa, you mean born and raised there in Iowa? Please educate me on that, Sharon. I thought Bosa was. I know Kittle played for Iowa, and he's but I don't know Bosa was. I thought Bosa was from Miami, but I could be mistaken. Gilmore and a healthy Verrett is dangerous. I agree. I would love to see that combination, Ismael. If we ran a 4-3, then Warner and Wagner would be next. PW52 and P. Willis and Navarro Bowman 53. But we run the 4. Do we really run the 4-3 though? Is a 4-3 or the 3-4 really? I mean, we're always running the nickel package. We can pick up Bosa's 5th year option, then either franchise him or extend him next offseason. But his price may be cheaper this year. And that's the key. That is the key, my friend. I'm glad you brought it up because they may not have to look into him to next year, but the price only goes up higher. How do you feel about paying him $30 million a year? Wow. That's probably in the range 30 to 32 for Bosa. I like Bosa. I think Bosa is going to be a great defensive end for years. He's only going to get better. So me as a fan, I say pay Debo and pay Bosa. You don't want to mess around with Bosa or Debo. You don't want to take the chance of losing them. They are the cornerstones of the 49ers franchise. Pay Bosa and pay Debo. Just get it done. Thank you, Luke. Likewise. What my feet, Juanito, thank you, sir. Hoping we get Reed back, at corner. He knows the division and looked good in Seattle. And like I believe David or someone mentioned that he can play slot and outside. So that's a nice combination to have. Definitely would like to bring him back. And I don't think he'll cost the Niners a lot to bring him back. What's up, Tony Smith? Welcome, sir. I hope DJ comes back. He loves being under Chris Casseret. I think the one that we may lose will be Thompson. I think Lincoln Thomas, and we may lose him. But I like the chances of bringing back DJ. I would love to bring back DJ. And also, I want to bring back Arden Key. I think Arden Key, he says he wants to be back with the Niners, but for the right amount. I hope this young man realizes that, yes, you want to go after the bag. You got to make your money. I understand that. But he matured so much in 1 year under Chris Casseret. Arden Key can continue to develop and benefit by being coached by Chris Casseret. So hopefully he sees that and he makes the right choice and decides to come back to the 49ers. We'll see what happens. Well, for the money, it will be cheaper to bring Gilmore. And Gilmore has said, I believe that Richard Sherman on his podcast mentioned that the two teams' possibility that he wanted to go to was the Niners and the Seahawks. But now that, think about it, now that Russell Wilson is gone, this statement that Richard Sherman made in his podcast was way before the bomb blew up Seattle. And he said the two places he really wanted to go to is the Niners and Seahawks. Well, the Seahawks just got rid of their franchise quarterback, their linebacker, possibly going to lose their receivers. I don't see Gilmore wanting to go to the Seahawks anymore. And I think Gilmore, if the price is right, could sign with the 49ers. I think that'll be a opportunity for him to come in and help out this secondary for sure. I have an Apple computer. My wife has a PC, but I use nothing but Apple products. I'm a big Apple guy, so I have the Apple computer and so forth. So, let me read your question. Your setup quality is off the charts, man. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Beto, what's up, Mike H? Hashtag NSP049. I won that gas patch, brother. I'll email you my info. I love it. I haven't mentioned that yet. Thank you. I keep forgetting. This is my old age. Those that are watching me on YouTube or Facebook, I'm giving away a patch. I'm giving away a all gas, no brake patch on my YouTube channel only. And what you need to do is you need to go to YouTube and hashtag. Thank you for bringing it up, Mike. Hashtag in the comments. NSP049. Hashtag NSP049 to be eligible to win this patch right here. Let me show you. I was going to get it out and I forgot to get it out of out of the drawer. So I'll show you the picture of it for now. I'm going to be giving away that patch. All gas, no brakes. Beautiful patch. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put, I forgot what it's called. It's a, you iron it on the back of it so that when you put it on the jersey, all you got, it's a heat press. All you got to just iron it and it will automatically stick to your jersey. It's an adhesive. That's what it is. Adhesive paper. I will add to it, and then all you got to do is just get an iron, put it on your jersey, iron it on, and it'll just go right on the jersey. So all you got to do is, if you're watching me on Facebook, go over to YouTube, hit the like button on this video, and comment hashtag NSP049 to be eligible to win that patch. And if you're not a subscriber to my YouTube channel, please subscribe and hit the notification while you're there. Thank you for bringing that up, Mike. Appreciate that, brother. Why are people think about getting or drafting a new tight end or signing someone? Guys, we have Ross Dwally. He caught a TD from Lance. They can have a connection next year, sign our own free agents. I don't think tight end, although that tight end that is with the Browns, I can't think of his name. The Niners wanted him. When he got signed by the Browns, the Niners really wanted to bring him in, but he chose the Browns. And now I think he's ready to move on. I forgot who is. I know it starts with an H, but I hope they bring. I like him as a tight end, so he'll be one that I definitely would like to bring in. I just can't think of his name. Edward, welcome to the stream, brother. How you doing? Good to see you. Tyrod Taylor will be an option. He's very familiar with Anthony Lynn, and I think he will be a great backup to Trey Lance. For sure. I would like to see him in a 49er uniform. Okay. Over Jimmy? All right. LS, what's up, my brother from another mother? How you doing, sir? Welcome to the channel. How you doing? We're going all in and making a big splash. When we sign Debo and Bosa, we can't afford another max contract, guys, unless we plan on getting Bosa, and then letting Bosa walk and signing a big but cheaper name in free agency. I'd rather keep Bosa and not bring in anyone else. But where there's a will, there's a way. I mean, look at the Rams. They're always signing players. It's like, where are they getting the money from? But you're right. I'd rather sign Bosa. But I think they can sign Bosa and Debo and still bring someone like Gilmore into the fold. This is why we need to hopefully trade Jimmy, but at the very least cut him to preserve that money that he's going to get paid. And I would presume that DJ Reader would be cheaper than Gilmore. Bro, what is the BS? I am not a Seahawks fan. I don't wear this. Yeah, bro, I apologize. I've never seen you as a Seahawks fan. I never heard you talk about being a Seahawks fan, so I can't get into it because I don't know the Pacifics. I'm not saying you are or you're not. Um, I've all I can say is I've never uh, thought of you as a Seahawks fan. I never got the impression that you were a Seahawks fan, so I don't know where that's coming from. So I don't see CJ happening because of that alone. Of course, the Niners want him. Yeah, yeah, I know. That's just the money is where it's at, man. I don't think the Niners could, and the Niners don't really pay attention a lot to secondary like that to pay all that money. I just don't see it happening. No one blocked me. What's going on? Yeah, don't worry about it, young man. Just let it go. Sickness. How about a shout out? Marino versus Montana in the Super Bowl. Roger Craig running beast mode. Yeah, that was a great Super Bowl. The Miami Dolphins at that year were considered the best offensive team in the NFL, top rated offense against the top rated defense in the 49ers. And they expected Marino to have a big day in that Super Bowl. And surprise, surprise, it was Joe Montana who lit it up 38-16 in Palo Alto. I still remember that Super Bowl, brother. Yep. Carl Hodges, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. How are you doing? I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Kyle Murray can leave Arizona as well. I don't know what's going on there. I don't know what's happening there. No, we know that he's from Ohio State, not Iowa. But I think she's talking about being raised in Iowa, not necessarily playing college in Iowa. I'm assuming because I knew he came from Ohio State, but I don't. I just don't know where he was born. We need to get speed receivers in the draft. They'll probably pick one up in the later rounds, David. I don't see that being maybe picking up a burner and use him also as a punt return guy. I see that happening maybe in the fifth round. Totally agree. We do own the West. Yes, we do. I mean, Ram fans are going to argue that because they won the Super Bowl and they think because they won the Super Bowl this year, they are the top dogs. I'm sorry, you're not. You are. You won a Super Bowl. Congratulations, but you only have two Super Bowls. Only two. And yes, we haven't won a Super Bowl in like forever, but you still can't take away the five Super Bowls that the Niners have. So whether Ram fans, Cardinal fans, or Seahawks fans do not want to argue, overall, the Niners still own the West. Let's see here. That's a possibility too, bro. That is definitely a possibility. Signing him to a 5-year deal, putting it to the back end, and then as the cap goes up, we can deal with that later. Please stop calling me. Uh, don't worry about a young man. Don't let it bother you, man. Just let it go over your head. If you know you're not a Seahawks fan, then don't trip. People should only defend themselves if if they're being accused is correct. But if you're not, let it go over your head. That's just my opinion. Sickness, true. Sometimes Niners run a 4-4-3, sometimes a dime package. It may look like a 3-4, but always can disguise that. Yeah, we don't really run a 4-3 all the time. Hands on the ground, as people think we do. So, people say, well, 4-3, 3-4. I'm like, a lot of times we're on rerun dime packages, five defensive backs, two linebackers. Has anybody talked about technique? I really gladly give a breakdown and educate people on D backs. One of these days, bro, we can have a show and you can do a breakdown on what it takes to be a good corner compared to be just a regular. Like, what's the difference between a corner like Dante Johnson and a corner like Ramsey? What do they do different that makes them who they are at the same position? What do if you're referring to the Niners, I don't know. I hope I'm not mistaken, but I don't think you're a Niner fan, Carl, right? I think you're a Vikings fan, if I'm not mistaken. Please correct me if I'm wrong. And if you are a Niners fan, I do apologize. So let me know. Are you referring to the Niners quarterback situation? Humberto Montes, how you doing, sir? Welcome, Beto, straight out of Riverbank, homie. What's up, brother? You're my neighbor, huh? I love it. The 209, baby, 209. Super Gremlin, maybe someone hacked your account, bro. Yeah, don't worry about it, man. We signed Mohurst and Kinlaw is coming back. DJ is getting paid elsewhere. I hope not, but I really like DJ, and I would hope he comes back. Tony Smith says, I sure hope Arden Key comes back. I would love to see that. Yeah, I would love to see Arden Key definitely come back. Let me ask you guys a question. If you could only bring one player back, would it be Arden Key or DJ Jones? Who do you think will be more valuable to the 49ers in 2022? Arden Key or DJ Jones? Interesting to know. Sony, welcome to the stream, brother. Aloha. Aloha, brother. Welcome. Good to see you, bro. Go Niners. Yeah, well, whoever hacked my account is being annoying. Yeah, don't worry, young man. Don't let it bother you. That's correct. Uh, okay. Bosa was born in Florida. Because I googled it. So when you said Iowa, were you referring to college? Because if you were, then I would have mentioned that he went to Ohio State. Kittle went to Iowa. But when you said Iowa, I thought you were referring to maybe he was born there. Google says that Nick Bosa was born in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Okay. Yeah, I thought it was Florida. I said Miami, but I thought it was Florida. Okay, I am back. What topics right now? I'm going to get to the third topic. Lincoln Thomason, DJ Jones, and Arden Key. out of the three players that are scrolling on top, the Niners cannot afford to let go. I kind of know the answer to that, but I wanted to ask it anyway. Out of the three players, which player is a player that the Niners cannot afford to let go? They really have to emphasize on trying to bring back. Is it Lincoln Thomason, DJ Jones, or Arden Key? Curious to know. Yeah, that's a good point, Luke. Very good point. DJ Jones, but he costs more, so only if they can afford him. I like Arden Key, but would have to go with Jones. Okay. Sickness. Who had the best run in the Super Bowl? Roger Craig or Ricky Waters? Ooh, now you're talking about a little bit of trivia here. Wow. Well, I'm trying to think what game Roger Craig in the Super Bowl played well. I would have to give it to Ricky Waters. I think Ricky Waters against the Chargers had an outstanding game. Lincoln, okay, that's what I had heard that it was from Iowa. My bad, Beto. No, don't worry about it, Sharon. No worries. No worries whatsoever. I don't trust Banks more right now. I think Aaron Banks will be okay. I like Jalen Moore. I think they'll be fine. I think, okay, Arden Key, okay. Roberto says, damn, fool. Finally someone that likes the Niners, A's, and Lakers. What's up, Robert? That's it, baby. A's, Lakers, and the Niners, baby. Yes, sir, Bob. Although my Lakers are not doing too hot, man. They lost to the Rockets. How do you lose to the Rockets? Yeah, that's for a different show. I think Roger Craig had the best run in the Super Bowl. Okay. I'm trying to remember what Super Bowl that was. Was it the one against Miami? No. He wasn't was he a Niner against Miami? See, now you're making me think way too back, bro. Hold on for a minute. Give me 1 second. All right. Sorry about that. I had a sneeze. Did not want to do that on camera. All right. And that's what I'm talking about. One of these days, we got to do a show, Moses, where you can come on here and break down why Ramsey gets paid the money that he gets paid compared to other corners. Maybe Dante Johnson wasn't a good comparison, but I would love to have you on here and showcase your skills on that. All right, moving on to the fourth topic. So towards the end of this show, should the Niners re-sign Raheem Mostert? Should the Niners re-sign Raheem Mostert? Do you think that Raheem Moster will sign a 1-year team-friendly contract with the Niners and be paired up with Elijah Mitchell? Should the Niners bring back Raheem Moster one more year, or should they just move on? You gotta you gotta let me know what Super Bowl though. I know you're talking in general, but man, I have to rewatch those games to be honest with you. You're taking me way back, bro. Way back. Luke Luna says yes. Nick says no. All right, we got a couple of yes and a couple of no's. Yes, re-sign him if he's in a team-friendly deal. Okay. Gremlin says we should. Nick says move on. Yes, a 1-year addition for a future contract, either used with us or elsewhere. Sickness, Raheem Moster, that's a gray area for me. I want to say yes, but it seems like Moster's body is starting to break down. Ah, very good point there, Moses. For 1 year, yes. Dina says 1 year, yes. I like Elijah. He was the reason I ever did my first super chat, but he is in the same ballpark as Mostert, not even close. I would love to see Raheem Mostert and Elijah Mitchell be that 1-2 punch, and then if we bring back Jeff Wilson Jr. Or as we continue to develop Trey Sermon, I would love to see that combination. Wouldn't it be nice to watch Raheem Mostert and Elijah Mitchell just, and not only that, but if you have those two guys balling, you're going to take a little bit pressure off Debo. I mean, I love what Debo did last year. I love that they utilized Debo, and you got to put the ball in your playmaker's hand, but you do not want to get Debo hurt. So if you got your boy Raheem and Elijah cooking, then you don't expose Debo to that run game as much, in my opinion. Yep, I agree, Tony. I think those two guys would be an awesome 1-2 punch. And now that we have Elijah Mitchell, we don't have to run Raheem that much. Raheem Moster, before he went down, he was the bell cow. He doesn't have to do that anymore. The Niners can even it out between him and Elijah, and that means less chances of Raheem getting hurt. It will be definitely a nice running room. I think he is, Luke Luna. I think that Trey Sermon is going to be great in our offense. Maybe he had to sort things out. Sometimes some players take a little bit longer to adapt than others. But I'm with you, Luke Luna. I think Trey Sermon definitely is going to impress a lot of 49er fans come in 2022. Sickness, of all the Super Bowls, which one is the most dominant defense that you can think of? I believe it was the 94 defense. I got to go with it. I'm trying to think what year when we played Cincinnati. The goal line stand. Remember the goal line stand? I forgot which Super Bowl it was. But if you look, now you have the bigger names in the 94 Super Bowl. But if you compare the 94 Super Bowl defense compared to the one against Cincinnati, I would go the one against Cincinnati. And I believe that was the 84 Super Bowl. 84? or 81, 84. So yeah, I would go with the 84 over the 94. Kathy, what's up, Kathy? Welcome to the stream. Says re-sign him. There you go. Listen, if Kathy says it, the Niners better do it. Oh, my back's killing me. Real quick, guys. You guys get a chance, go to YouTube and do a hashtag NSP049 for the opportunity to win a all gas no brakes patch from your boy Niner Sickness. Charlie Warner outplayed Ross. I like Charlie Warner much better than I do Ross. I think Ross Dwally was doing great 2 years ago, but kind of disappeared in 2021. And Warner really stepped up and took his spot, if you ask me. So right now it's Kittle, Warner, and then Dwally. All right, my last topic to end the show. Who will the Niners draft at 61? What position? I should have typed position. What position will the Niners draft at 61? Defensive end, cornerback, safety, D tackle, or offensive lineman? What do you guys think? With the 61 overall, I'm not even thinking about the Jimmy G trade. We don't know if he's going to get traded. We don't know what we're going to get. So based on what we have right now, Niners drafting at 61 in the second round, late second round. Which position should be a priority? Now, you might say, well, it depends who's on the board, right? It depends who's on the board. I understand that. But I'm just talking about position only, not who's on the board. What position should the Niners draft at? Defensive end, cornerback, safety, D tackle, or offense? Nick says corner. Moses says, I'm predicting that they go D-back. Now, the Niners are not known to draft corners high, although they did draft Emory Thomas in the third. I think if they draft secondary, I think it will be safety over cornerback, in my opinion. But I think they may lean offensive line or defensive end. But if they do go to the secondary, now again, everything is based on who is available at 61. Right? I understand that. So, by the way, I'm going to be doing a draft, 49er draft, here on my channel the second day, not the first day, unless the Niners move up, and then I'll go live. But I want to do a draft for the second day, which will be the second and third round, and see what we have. So you guys will be welcome to join me in the party. We'll just be talking football, just talking draft, and just have a good time with one another. We'll have an online tailgate. Remember, guys, if you guys feel like supporting the channel and becoming members of my channel, feel free to become members of my channel. There's two brackets. One is 99 cents. The other is, I believe, $1.99 or $2.99. There are special perks that you will get. And if you don't like it, you can cancel anytime, and you'll get a badge. You'll get a badge like what Luke Luna has. David McNew has. They have badges stating that they are members of my channel. If you guys care to join, feel free to become a member. All you got to do is hit the join button It will give you a description of what to do. And if you want to become a member and support the channel, that'll be great and truly appreciate it. You don't have to. And if you want to cancel, you can cancel at any time. Tony Smith says, draft a defensive end at 61. Luke Luna says, you got to do the first day. You got to do the first day. You never know what's going to happen, bro. There could be trades and different stuff like that. I thought about that. I might. I'm not go live. I know that one of my good best friends, we go live. We come together and we watch the draft together. But with the whole COVID, situation, I have not taken the vaccine, and I'm not gonna get into whether that was the right or wrong move with anybody. But we'll see. I told him maybe we can go live. He can go live from his house. I'll go live from my house, and we'll just have maybe I will go live for the first day, and just come in here and just hang out with one another, talk 49er football, talk about the players that are getting drafted to the teams they're going to, and just have, like I said earlier, have a online tailgate party. Have an online tailgate party and just enjoy each other's company during the draft. One more memory sickness, that 84 defense led by Jeff Fuller and Ronnie Lott. And don't forget the Pitbull Tina Turner. Come on, sickness. Can't forget. I love Tina Turner. I met him. He was an announcer here locally in San Jose. There was a arena football team. It's no longer together, but there was a team called the Sabre Cats, the San Jose Sabre Cats, and Tina Turner was an spoken announcer for the SaberCats, and I was a season ticket for the SaberCats, and I got to meet him. Down to earth, really cool guy. I got to meet him, and because of him, I was able to meet Marshall. I'm trying to think of his name. Oh my God, Marshall's the running back that was for the Rams. Remember the running back for the Rams? He came from the Colts. I can't think of his last name, but I got to meet him through Keena. And Keena Turner, I mean, he treated me like, I'm not saying I'm not somebody. Of course I'm somebody, but the guy's like, hey, I want to introduce you to Marshall Falk. That's right. Marshall Falk. I want to introduce you to Marshall Falk. And I'm like, hey, how you doing? He's like, hey, what's up, bro? I'm like, hey. And I'm like, Tina Turner, bro, I can't say enough of how cool that guy is, man. Awesome, dude. Awesome. It's not like, oh, okay, you're just a fan. Nice meeting you. All right, here comes Marshall Falk. I got to go. Yeah, he just brought me into the conversation, introduced me to him, and then a few minutes later, I walked away. Of course, I walked away, but he made me feel like I was part of that. And I thought it was pretty cool. Yeah, I miss arena football too. It's still going on, I believe. But ever since the SaberCats ended, for money-wise, Fry's Electronics was the one that was funding them. Once they pulled out, I kind of stopped watching. I know that there's a guy... he does 49er. He's a 49er content creator, and I'm trying to think of his name. He played D-back, and he played for the SaberCats. He was a SaberCat player. Now he has his own podcast. Really cool guy. I like him. I watch his podcast. I just can't think of his name right now. No disrespect to him. Yeah, Marshall Falk. I remember, the SaberCats, man. I love watching it. I was a big fan. You had to get a taste of arena football. Arena football is completely different from regular football. It's more offense than defense. More offense than... Hold on, guys. My dog's trying to come into my office. It is more offense than defense. But Crocker, yes. Yes, Luke Luna. Thank you. Crocker, he's a former Sabre Cat D-back, and he wore number 6. And I enjoy watching him. He won the Arena Bowl in 2015, and then the team just fell apart. Don't be surprised if the Niners get a receiver that Trey Lance played with. If you're referring to Christian Watson, if they get him, I'll be very surprised because I don't think he will be. First and foremost, after that combine that he had, the performance at the combine, and he still has to do his pro day, I don't think he'll be available at 61. I think he'll be long gone. If you're referring to Christian Watson, he will be gone before we even sniff 61. He might even go in the first round. If the Niners really want him, they're going to have to trade up and get him. And I don't think they're going to do all that just to get him a receiver. Especially since you have Debo and Brandon Ayuk. I was a Philly Soul Arena. Oh, yeah, Philadelphia Souls. I remember that. You were a season ticket holder? Right on. I remember when they first came out into the league. I love football. All types of football. And you had to acquire a special taste for arena football. Arena football, it is complete. I mean, that is where Warner came from. The whole movie, Kurt Warner being with I can't think of that arena team, but it had the helmet, the eyes of the pilot. Remember the old pilots in the old days in the 40s? I can't think of the team, but anyway, he started there. Then the Rams found him and brought him, and I think he went to the Giants, and then he went to the Rams. But yeah, what's up, Optimistic Vision? How you doing? I love DJ, but believe they will keep Key and let DJ go. Less money, and Key's knowing the system now is dangerous and a healthy Kinlaw. We shall see. I like that. I wish I played arena football. I didn't have that injury. I had what if makes me mad about what could have been. Yeah, arena football. Arena football truly was an offensive type of game. It was completely different from regular football, but it was fun to watch. Just the atmosphere, the indoors. I don't know. You just had to be part of it. Beto, when does the XFL game start? I don't know. To be honest. I don't follow the XFL. Honestly, I don't even follow them. So I'm not the one to tell you that. I apologize. Yeah, I'm going to call it a night too, bro. I think you came on right at cue, Moses. I went through my last one. It is 7:30, man. I appreciate each and every one of you. Remember, if you guys can go to my YouTube channel, subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed already. Be part of my YouTube channel. Help me support my YouTube channel. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, and be part of my channel. I do a lot of giveaways, and most of my giveaways, I do it on YouTube. So if you can head over to YouTube and support my channel, I would appreciate it. I am not very smart on who all the Niner players are, including the draft. Sharon, it's okay. This is why I'm here. I'm here to keep you informed of the Niners. I will keep you up to date about the players that are on the team. So I got your back, Sharon. No worries. I got you, girl. I will keep you informed in everything you need to know. Great stream, Beto. Have a wonderful, blessed night. Josh, Likewise, I saw the picture of your beautiful bride. She was beautiful, glowing. I love the glow. I know you're about to become a dad. So excited for you, bro. So I can't tell you how excited I am for the both of you. I love you guys. And I love seeing those pictures of your beautiful bride to be. You guys look very, very happy, and you guys should be. This whole time, I thought YouTube was the only way to watch. It is normally. I've been going live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter these last few days just because I'm trying to develop my YouTube channel. And so I'm trying to get my Facebook viewers over to YouTube. But normally, I do go live only on YouTube. You're welcome, Sharon. Good night, Dina. God bless you. All right, guys. God bless everyone. Thank everyone for watching and tuning in to the 49ers Niner Sickness podcast. Again, I am not the greatest in, the X's and O's and all this, but I love talking football. If you're someone that loves just talking football, love that family atmosphere, just sharing what's on your mind and not worrying about what people are going to say, then thank you for being part of my family. Again, before I go, if you guys want to support me and support the channel, I suggest you become members of the channel. If not, it's okay. No worries. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you guys on the next podcast. God bless you. And I'm out of here.